So a lot of you guys asked about differences between Easter celebration in America versus Norway. And I guess the main thing I would say is a difference is that in spite of America being super religious, we don't get a lot of time off for Easter. We were talking about this together the other day. I mean, I used to say that Norway got 10 days off for Easter, everyone, but I know that's not true for everyone.
Well, so what I've noticed is that Norway's winter break is basically around the time of America's spring break. And America does have a spring break that's a week, and then we have an Easter break, but the Easter break is just a 3-day weekend or a 4-day weekend, depending on how nice people are. But really, you just get 1 day off, maybe 2 if you're lucky. And Norway has a winter break that's a week, and then just essentially, a month later has a whole week off specifically for Easter, which is just different. And then,
but the thing is that, like, spring break, kids get that. But, like, so you could say that in Norway, there's Easter break and spring break put together, but those aren't national holidays in America.
Yeah,
like, only
break.
the kids have spring break, and then, like, parents have to figure out what to do with their kids.
Right.
Or take time off work. So
yeah, usually it's figure out what to do because no one's taking time off work in this economy and society.
I would say most people do go to church on Easter. Like, most people...
That's one time a year that they go.
Yeah, like, I mean, people are more religious here, but, like, people, even if they're not religious, like, we used to say in high school, like, you could be a Creaster Christian. Mm-hmm. Did your friends say that? Like, a Christmas and Easter Christian? So people will go to church. You have Easter dresses, Easter egg hunt. I mean, that stuff is pretty similar, I would say.
Yeah, I think so, because it's not like Norwegians are particularly religious, so I think some of them, though, probably go to Easter. I don't know. Maybe
you
not.
guys can tell us.
You're busy in your cabins reading påskeferie.
Oh, påskeferie, yeah.
Which they don't have.
I remember I had a talk because I did a study abroad that I organized with my Christian university back home where I worked as a professor, and I did a påskeferie study abroad, and I sent it in, and I got a call from admin, and they were like, we don't think this is really a cultural experience to go sit and read crime novels in a cabin. Like, you just made that up to go party. And I was like, no, it's real. And then they were like, also, like, we think it's a little sacrilegious to be doing stuff about murder for Easter. But I was like, if you think about it, the original Easter story was a murder. And then they were not happy, but they couldn't argue with me. Easter was violent.
Yeah, and gory. Without the need for Jon Nesbø to write about it.
And one other thing that I will say is interesting, I know not every Norwegian has the exact same time off for Easter break. Y'all don't need to blow up the comments telling me that. But, it has been interesting to be back here and be trying to hang out with friends and family. And everybody's like, we have work and school tomorrow. Yeah. And then we're because we're glad to be home and taste the foods and stuff. And sometimes you feel a little homesick. But then I'm like, oh, right, this is why we left. Yeah. Because there's no time off.
One of many reasons. Mm-hmm. But yeah. It is funny. Oh, right. Slave to capitalist democracy. Yeah.
Yay, Easter!